Khan, Shalom, Shalom, to the 144,000 and the one-third of the elect of the nation of Israel. I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Allahayanawa, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Waha, Rakaha, Kwadash. Double honor, of course, is due unto the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone GMS who continue to rule and teach our nation well, and who've taught me this truth, this 100% truth, through the Spirit, leading the flock by example. Salutations and honors goes out to the Akim, pushing this gospel, this good news, the world over, in sincerity and in truth, in hopes that it may edify and feed the elect lambs of Yahweh, for Yahweh Shai's sake. Adawan Ratazah, which means Lord willing. So Lord willing, this lesson is edifying. So basically, yeah, I've got a couple articles, alright, that I'd like to basically share with you, alright. And, this just proves that, we're in the last days, man, okay, because this is the type of folly that we've got to, put up with, living under this vain, profane heathen known as Esau Edom, the so-called white man, alright, along with these other heathens, because, they're basically brute beasts, alright. They don't know how to conduct themselves well, alright. And if you're in the right spirit, man, we're vexed just like Lot. We're coming in that spirit of Lot, man, okay. Alright. As we continue to, suffer, alright. Coming in that spirit of Job, suffering, alright. So, they're both from endtimeheadlines.org, and the headline for this, as you can see, says California mayor spanked with a paddle by drag queen at fundraiser. And this Batman queer alphabet behavior, is pushed heavily, and it's been pushed heavily for a while by Esau Edom. Okay, at least back in the 60s, people who were identified, with this type of behavior, they were discreet about it, but now, they've passed laws on it and things like that, and people are openly, trannies and gays and whatnot, homosexuals, right? So they declare their sin as Sodom, basically, alright, and that's how it is. But the white man's a natural born faggot anyway, so same with the white woman, she's a natural born lesbian as well. So it says Burbank Mayor Constantine Anthony was spanked by a drag queen at the Santa Clarita Valley Democrats drag queen bingo fundraiser on Saturday. A video depicts Anthony bent over a table. I hate flipping reading this, man, it makes me cringe. Sat as a drag queen, whacked with a paddle. The video was posted to Instagram by the Wise Nuts podcast and caught wind online after being reposted by the popular X, which was formerly known as Twitter, account Libs of TikTok. TikTok is a Chinese app, right? And they use that to spy, That's why we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, right? Nor of these other heathens in their plans that they've got, okay. Local press reported that the fundraiser was billed as being for ages 15 and up, but that it was, open quote, not suitable for children, end quote. Which I ain't gonna play the video, alright. Libs of TikTok wrote that Anthony was spanked by the drag queen in front of children, but the Burbank mayor says there was no children present at the event. And in the schools, they're teaching the children these things, sexualized behavior, and that's how a nation is gone so far low. Okay, that they're having to come to terms on really what a human really is, what gender a person is, if it actually matters, in the sense that how do I say it, that never mind, forget that thought. I've lost my trail of thought anyway. It's just Satan. God won't come back to me. But there's only two genders in the Bible, and that's male and female. Okay. So it says no children were in attendance. Anthony Fox told News Digital. All attendees were over 21 years of age. Anthony also said it's been confirmed that there were no attendees under the age of 21. In an Instagram comment on the original video post, Anthony wrote, "Jealous." The video of Anthony comes as California parents share their concerns with a new rule that could have their kids become wards of the state. A California mum, concerned about a new state measure requiring judges to consider whether a parent has affirmed their child's belief that they are transformer during custody battles, warned Sunday that the policy could have disastrous implications. You know, and over in the UK as well, man. You can be penalized. You can face you can face trouble with the law. If you're against your child wanting to change their gender. That was it. That's what it. Yeah, that's the thought it came back to me. Yeah, that was it. Okay. But it matters so much that changing genders and making that an important matter and things like that. And just this is why the earth needs a righteous rulership, man, and we're yearning for that. All right. Let's get the book of John, chapter 12, verse 5. Or verse 25, sorry. Yep, John chapter 12 and verse 25. Right, and these are the words of Yahushua. It says, "He that loveth his life shall lose it, and he that hateth his life in this world shall keep it unto life eternal." That's right, man. And if you love life, that means you love the ways that this world operates in. You love the wickedness of this system, right? The so-called white man has pushed forth his doctrine, his wine, his philosophies. All right, and by following, this man, right, you're gonna be confounded. You're gonna be shamed. Trusting in the shadow of Egypt, man. You're gonna be pierced with that broken reed, and ultimately, you'll be put to death. Okay. But if you hate this life, that's why we're in that spirit of, the house of mourning, right? Because we know that, we're seeking a righteous city to come, right? If you hate this life, right, you're going to keep it into life eternal, right? Because the kingdom of heaven is what we're looking forward to, man. And not these vile and filthy acts and all these draconian laws and legislations that they pass in the White House and all that, And that's, that's why, we're hastening the day of our Lord's return. Okay. Now this is another article, man. It says bystanders confront man exposing himself in broad daylight to tourists at Hollywood Walk of Fame. Right, a big old man doing this, man, and look who it appears to be, an Edomite. It says a man who was exposing himself, man, basically being nude, naked, right, to tourists at the Hollywood Walk. And, imagine you'll have children around as well, man. But the law's slack. In this world, in this society. All right. Probably give him a slap on the wrist, and then we off the hook. But have this be a Jake, man. Be penalized worse. Okay, because when they're not in trouble as other men, neither are they plagued as other men. All right, roughly paraphrasing. Okay, the curses follow us, man. Worse things happen to us, even if we commit the same, wrong action. All right. Still a Kit Kat, you'll get way more life than an Edomite that's done the same thing. Not that I'm advocating that you do so, but that's to show you that there's no equality. Okay. So it says a man who was exposing himself to tourists at the Hollywood Walk of Fame was tackled and held down by a bystander who was angry at his behaviour. The interaction from Sunday was caught on video and obtained by KABC TV. The video shows the bearded man with his pants down while waving and standing in the intersection at Hollywood and Highland, one of the city's most popular tourist spots. Another man comes and tries to make him pull up his pants. There's a video of it, which I ain't gonna play. A separate video from the incident shows a third man punching him and dragging him onto the Walk of Fame. Right? He's able to subdue him on the ground. Now, if you've got children in the background or anything like that, I'm gonna swear. Right? So in quotes, it says, "Don't fucking move. There's fucking kids, and you're fucking doing that," he says to the bearded man. Right? So he says, while he holds the man down, another man tosses a plastic water bottle at the bearded man's head. KABC reported that the Los Angeles Police Department had no record of arrests from the incident. The area was the scene of two violent criminal incidents in the same week. On Sunday at about 3 a.m., a man who was meditating was shot and wounded. On Monday at 12:45 a.m., a man was stabbed between Las Palmas and Cherokee Avenues. See, so pure folly going on, man. Pure folly going on. You couldn't do. You think you could do these things in the Middle East, in Afghanistan, anything like that? At least somewhat, to a degree. So, them Ishmaelites, them Elamites, they've got, you'll have a mixture of both of them around that area, that region. They've got some sort of sense in a way, man. Alright. Even though they follow that false religion of Islam, there is some core, somewhat biblical fundamental beliefs that what's the word? They've twisted, but they've got certain, certain beliefs that they, share similar beliefs that comes from the Bible ultimately. All right, like covering up the, woman, things like that. Woman being obedient to the husband, things like that. But they look down upon things like that over in the Middle East. Okay, but in America, anything goes. This is what we have to tolerate, man. You see, it's what we have to tolerate. So Isaiah, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 24, verse 4. The earth mourns and fades away, the world languishes and fades away. The haughty people of the earth do languish. Alright? When you go into the Hebrew word for haughty, it's ma rawam, okay? And that's going into, elevated, being proud, in a high place. Okay? In fact, we can get that in the Blue Letter Bible real quick. Okay. And these people are very proud. That's why they believe they can just do as they please and just get away with it. Right? They don't really think anything of their behaviors, their actions, what they say. It's like they don't have no repercussions. Or they don't think of the repercussions of their actions, rather. Alright? That's why nuclear fire needs to hit America. It needs it. Okay? Because fire is a cleansing agent, just like water is. Okay? And the Lord flooded the world globally with water. Right? And this time, it's going to be with fire, man. Flood of fire. And that shows his balance. So Isaiah 24, verse 4. The earth mourns and fades away, the world languishes and fades away, the haughty people of the earth do languish. And again, we'll go into the Hebrew word for haughty. Okay. Which is a ma-ra-wam, H4971. H stands for Hebrew, alright. The concordance, H4791. Yeah, ma-ra-wam. Okay. Height, right, and the America's the sins has reached to heaven, man. That's how high it's gone. Okay, that's the height of their pride, man. The height of their sins, elevated place in a high place, proudly. All right. If we go into the root word and we can see what we can get from there. To rise up, to be lofty, to be exalted, and these people's minds are exactly like that. All right, to extol, to raise up, to lift up, to set up, to erect, exalt on high. To exalt oneself, magnify oneself, man. Don't tell me America doesn't fit those characteristics. This description right here. Okay? To be rotten. That's what America is, man. That's what the Edomites are, man. These heathens are rotten. And 2/3 in Babylon the Great as well, man. So you get the picture? Let's get Isaiah 13 and 11 to back that up. And it reads, "And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease, and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible." And man, we can't wait for that, man. Okay, because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked, pursuant to Job 9 and 24, man. And who is the wicked? Esau, Edom, right? And iniquity upon iniquity. It's all over the earth, man. It's plain. You see it. You see it in your TV, in the media, when you leave the house. You can feel it in the atmosphere, man, in the air. You just know that the presence of evil is just around you. You, you can't escape it, man. And if you depart from evil, you make yourself a prey. All right. Because in order to excel in this world, man, you have to sell out. You have to do wicked things to, to be at the top. All right. And that's the thing. It's one about smile. Facts. Let's get another. Now I'm spelling scarcely wrong. There's a scripture. That's it. Sirach 21 and 20. Okay. Because this is it right here, man. The book of Ecclesiasticus, aka Sirach, chapter 21, verse 20. A fool lifted up his voice with laughter, but a wise man doth scarce smile a little. Okay. And not saying here and there you can't, crack a little joke here and there, but man, sorry, can't crack a joke here and there, but man, the work that we're doing is serious, and the times that we're in is serious as well. Okay, we're not conformed to this world. We're not moving in the mannerisms of this world, man. Okay, you see, these fools are in that mirthly spirit. That's why, these people are laughing and partying all the time. And really, what is there to party about? When you can see nothing but, death and bloodshed and vanity and this wickedness exceed the earth. All right. But we who are in the house of mourning, all right, as being wise, we're not with this world, man. Okay. But a wise man doth scarce smile a little. That's right, man. We in, we don't follow the crowd, man. We don't follow a multitude to do evil. And people look at us funny as if like we're wrong for that. You know what I mean? They look at us as if, you know, why doesn't he go to these, after work parties and he don't do what we do. He don't hang around us. He don't, go to the bar all the time and things like that and stuff like that, man. Because we know what time we're in. Right? We know exactly what time we're in. You know. In fact, I can probably get it from here. Since I got the book in hand as well. Right, Second Edges, chapter 4, and verse 28. But as concerning the things whereof you ask me, I will tell you, for the evil is sown, but the destruction thereof is not yet come. That's right, man. We're waiting for that, for that destruction to come by way of, a nuclear fire, man. All right. If therefore that which is sown be not turned upside down, and if the place where the evil is sown pass not away, then cannot it come. Then cannot it come that is sown with good. Okay. The point is, man. Destruction is inevitable, right? For Babylon the Great. Circling the drain. When someone's in a hospice and things like that, man, they're basically just waiting for their life to end, right? And that's Babylon the Great right there. Okay. Let's get one more scripture and close out. All right. All right. Just bear with me while I get this up. First Peter chapter 4. Yeah, verse 4, straight to the point, wherein they think it strange that you run not with them to the same excess of riot, speaking evil of you. That's right, and people speak evil of us, man. You know, or why are you into that Bible stuff? Right? Why don't you just do what we do? You know, why don't he act open quote normal end quote as if as if we're not normal? You know, we're sane really, right? We're sane. Okay, they're the ones that are not normal. All right. Verse 5: Who shall give account to him that is ready to judge the quick and the dead? Let's get the word for riot in Greek. Okay. Strong's G810, G standing for Greek. Let Esau pronounce it.
Strong's G810, Asotia. Asotia.
An abandoned, dissolute life. Riot. Okay. An abandoned, dissolute life. Profligacy. Prodigality. I have to look up those words. Alright. And this is one of the root words, Strong's G4982.
Strong's G4982. Sozo. Sozo.
So the root word going into safe, to keep safe and sound, to rescue from danger or destruction, one from injury or peril, you know. And Yahweh Hashem Hashai is going to be, you know, a hedge of protection around the elect of the nation of Israel in these, you know, times that we're in. To save a suffering one from perishing, i.e. one suffering from disease, to make well, heal, restore to health. To preserve one who is in danger of destruction, to save or rescue. Right, the man of perdition. Right. To save in the technical biblical sense, negatively, to deliver from the penalties of the messianic judgment, to save from the evils which obstruct the reception of the messianic deliverance. Okay. Let's get a definition of this. Prodigality. Well, you know what? Spell it like this. Right, prodigality from the Oxford definition on Google. Yeah. Okay, let's get the Cambridge definition. Right. It says the quality of spending or using large amounts of money, time, energy, especially in a way that is not very wise. And don't tell me that's not these people in the world. Don't tell me that's not the majority of our people who are in just that mirthy spirit, man. All these parties and, you know, getting wasted and, you know, all these, you know, Christmas and Halloween, which they're coming up. All right. You know, Easter, all these, you know, house parties, getting togethers and things like that. That's what these people are into. Okay. That's prodigality. I'll get the other word as well. So about this, when I load up Blue Letter Bible on this tablet, it takes ages, you know. So they'll go into the word right and it will let us know again. Okay. That's why it's important to get into these words. Look at that.
Profligacy.
Reckless, extravagance or wastefulness in the use of resources. Licentious or dissolute behavior. Okay. You know, so-called white man, you know, he's a, you know, he's very wastefulness in resources as well. Okay. This man drains the world. Right? You got all these oil spills. Okay. Resources being depleted. Alright. Things like that, man. The list just goes on and on and on. Okay. Dissolute of a person or way of life, overindulgent in sensual pleasures. That's right, man. That's why it's important to, try and practice that stoic life instead of an Epicurean lifestyle, man. You know, not living to the pleasures of life, constantly, seeking out, the pleasures of life, basically, yeah. All right, and of course, balance is key. All right, so here and there you can have, just a good time, but you keep that in check, all right, because you know that this work comes first, man. All right, but being stoic and having that lifestyle, is a far better lifestyle to practice, and you can look up stoicism. Okay. Haughtiness, the definition.
Haughtiness.
Noun, the appearance of or quality of being arrogantly superior and disdainful. Okay. Haughtiness definition from the KJV dictionary: proud and disdainful, having a high opinion of oneself with some contempt for others, i.e. pride. Lofty and arrogant, supercilious. His wife was woman of a haughty. Okay. No, and going back to Article A and B, these are the children of fools, man. Base, man. It's their natural behavior, man. This is how they get down. Okay. So I'm gonna end the lesson there, man. Lord willing, this lesson was edifying, man. Alright, for you new brothers and sisters coming in, So with that, I'm gonna give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elder apostles, the elder bishops, and the elders of Great Millstone GMS. Okay. With that, Kwam Yasharala, Wa Abad Babal, the water for tuning in. Logging off now. Shalom to the elect.